Josh Burgett here with head coach Derek Shell in his sixth season for the Napoleon Pirates. Coach, best year in program history last year, 12-1, got to the state semifinals. That team was special. Bring back some key pieces of that team. But talk about your team's experience last year, what that meant for the program, and kind of how that sets you up for this year.
Last year we just kind of figured out what it takes to win and to win those big games. And it's nice a lot of those kids are coming back and they get to bring that experience to this group of juniors.
Let's talk about the new look Cascades Conference. 4 new teams had joined the conference. You're only going to see one of them, but Columbia Central now a conference game. Just you change your preparation at all, or what does that mean having a 4 new opponents in the conference?
I mean, it just kind of changes up the meaning of week 9 and then weeks 2 and 3. But those were conference games before. So it makes week 9 a little bit more meaningful. But we always took Columbia very seriously. They're a great opponent. It'll be a little bit different. Not battling for the little brown jug week 1, but it'll be nice to have a game under our belt before we play them.
Let's talk about your offense. You bring back about half of the starters coming back, a lot of experience in your backfield coming back, but you lose some really key pieces. Talk about what you've lost, but talk about your excitement for the team you got coming this year.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you lose 2 all-state linemen, it's going to be difficult to replace. But we have a really talented group of juniors that are battling for those offensive line positions. And then anytime you lose a 2,000-yard rusher, those are rare. But we're going to have a little bit more depth, I think, at the running back position, a little bit different. You got Sam Jennings. He's a little bit shiftier than Bart was, not quite the power back. He'll go like, he'll be a 2-yard, 3-yard, 8, where Bart was, 3, 4, 3. And then we're going to have some really experienced guys on the perimeter in the passing game. Grant Bradley's going to be in his 4th year as a starting quarterback. And we have 2 all-state track athletes on the edge with Cooper Wires and Holden Van Poppel. And then, Mason Roth is our fullback. He's going to be back. He's an all-state wrestler. And we have a utility knife in Caden Fowler who's going to be dangerous. And a couple guys backing them up with Carson Berry and Christian Nykamp.
And talk about Grant Bradley. I mean, bringing him back, all the experience that he's brought in, and really I think you've controlled having big offensive line and the running backs that you've had. This year might look a little bit different on how you use him in the program. Can you talk about what it means with his experience coming back and his ability to take on what the new role might look like?
Yeah, I mean, we're probably going to ask a little bit more from him than we have in the past. But just anytime you have an athlete like that in the backfield, it's great. He's really developed and he can take control of the game. So it's going to be great having him there.
Let's switch over to the defensive side. Bring back quite a bit up front. Defensive backs bring back quite a bit. You lose pretty much your entire linebacking core, which was so talented for you last year. Talk about your expectations for this year's defense.
We're gonna be fast. We're gonna be strong. We might be a little bit smaller up front than we were last year, but we're gonna have some quick guys like Aiden Booth, Mason Roth, and Dallas Smith there. And then our secondary, it's gonna be as good as it was. We lose one guy. We have a plethora of guys down there getting ready to fill those positions for us. And then our linebacker core, we're going to move some guys that packed on some muscle, like Caden Fowler. He's going to move probably from corner to linebacker for us. They're going to be solid.
Head coach Derek Shell and the Pirates are going to start week 1 against Onsted, alma mater of Coach Shell, and then we're going to look to Columbia Central as a new conference game for the Cascades Conference. Coach, best of luck this season.
Thank you.